segment on Case of the Week. This week's case relates to net unrealized appreciation and stock lots. As a reminder, these are real-life cases drawn from calls to our consultants on the resource desk from financial professionals all over the country. Our question today is, can an individual select certain stock lots to elect net unrealized appreciation? The answer is yes, in certain circumstances. Let's take a deeper look. Our consultants received a call from an advisor in California wondering if net unrealized appreciation was a viable strategy for a recently retired client. The client was 61 years old and had recently retired. He was planning to take a lump sum distribution from his 401k, and his balance was approximately $1.4 million, of which $900,000 was invested in employer securities. The advisor was familiar with the NUA tax option, but had some concerns. The basis of the employer securities was approximately $500,000. Because the basis was a large portion of the overall value of the stock, the advisor was concerned an NUA option would generally be less advantageous compared to an IRA rollover. After discussing the issue in greater detail, it was noted that the stock had experienced a significant increase in value approximately 12 years ago. We reviewed the client's statements and noted this company's stock price increase. Next, we reviewed the basis of these early stock lot purchases and identified approximately $390,000 of stock with a basis of only about $60,000. Generally, an NUA option is more advantageous when the basis is significantly smaller than the current stock price. The advisor was unaware specific stock lots could be selected for NUA purposes and believed an NUA election was an all or nothing calculation. In fact, assuming the appropriate stock lot purchase records are available, specific stock lots can be selected as part of an NUA election. As was noted, the early stock lots with a lower purchase price have a reduced basis, making the partial NUA election more feasible. In fact, the IRS regulations provide 4 different methods to attribute basis. In the above example, we've used the first of these methods to attribute basis to that specific participant. Subsequent to our discussion, the advisor, client, and CPA are now considering an NUA election for the selected stock lots. As a financial advisor who works with individual advisors, you can play a pivotal role in helping them with cases such as this. And if you're looking for a more in-depth written version of this case, you can find it on our website, retirementlc.com.